times I'm looking at chance to become younger. Yeah. I'm always looking for products to look younger. But that was many, many years ago before I had an accident. I fell down. And this was where I realized that looking younger is very superficial. But what is more important is when Angie and Fangi started to share with me, yeah, that more important would be to look after what our physical outside body cannot show. So a lot of times I realized that why I fell. Yeah, I fell, I think it was way back in 2021. I fell down, and it was not like falling down the stairs, falling down from a high spot. It was actually just turning the corner from my bedroom. I lost balance and I fell. And the reason why I fell at that time was I thought maybe I was just careless. Yeah. And it was later when I started to talk to Fangi, especially, yeah, my senior business partner. And she said that the reason why you fell could be because of the degeneration of your muscles. Then I was telling her, I said, cannot be. Like even after COVID, I made sure that I will be walking around my neighborhood for at least 1.5 hours every morning. So it was not because I lack exercise. Then she said, no, it's not just about walking. It is the muscle, it is the organs that is inside your body that is weakening. So sometimes, yeah, we learn it from words like, oh, we have got muscular damage, I have neuropathy, I have all these things, yeah, which could be a result of, yes, stress, overworking. But nowadays, because we are exposed to a lot of, um, we call it what, our handphones, the environment, yeah, microwave energy that we are using in our house all the time. So these are some of the things that's starting to affect our internal nerves, organs, and whatever that we cannot see. So with that, I realized that, oh, no wonder, because way in the past, yeah, they always, well, I always tell myself that, old people have got one smell, and yeah, smell of what? Smell of salonpas, smell of tiger balm, smell of minyak angin. And I realized that I was actually beginning to smell like that 2, 3 years ago when I was recovering from my fall. So this was actually what I have become, an old person. No matter how much exercise, how much walking, how much nutrition, a lot of things I've been doing, but it doesn't seem to be helping. So that was when I realized that something is not working. Really, honestly, something is not working. And it was like maybe it was time to do upgrade. I used to carry a Nokia phone, like this picture says. Yeah, I used to carry a Nokia phone. And then when they introduced a smartphone where you can use your smartphone like a radio, like a camera, yeah, like a walkie-talkie, a lot of things, yeah, you can use your handphone to represent what a million devices can do. I realized that maybe my protocol of healing was no longer working. Yeah. Am I still using the same protocol, the same pattern, the same way of healing myself? Or is there a better strategy? And this is where I realized that, hey, yeah, if I were to continue doing what I used to do, like salompas la, yoko yoko la, I think it was called yoko yoko nowadays. I don't use it anymore. Um, would it help? Would it really help? And then when I saw this wonderful chart, yeah, maybe it's a bit small if you're looking at it from your phone. I realized that no wonder the degeneration of some of our body parts have started as early as 18. Yeah, that's the skin. Why do people have freckles? Why do people have pigmentation? I used to golf a lot in the early days, and I started to develop bad pigmentation on my face. Now it's not so bad already, thanks to Lifewave. Yeah, last time it was very bad. And then bones, brittle bones. That's why when I fell, yeah, just I think the distance was what, 3 feet. I fell and my hip bone cracked. It fractured. It didn't exactly break, but it fractured. Yeah. Eyes has got this thing called cataract. I had cataract. I did a cataract operation about 5 years ago. So some of these parts, yeah, some of us are lucky that we did not realize that these organs, these body parts were degenerating. So for me, they call it lucky, yeah, that I found the the degeneration or realize the degeneration happening way before it became very bad. Like, for example, kidneys is supposed to degenerate at 50. I am a diabetic person. I'm sure that it would have started degeneration already. But luckily, I've discovered Lifewave. So now I'm using Lifewave very much, yeah, to first of all slow down, yeah, and stop the degeneration, and hopefully to restart the repair work as soon as I can, so that it doesn't yeah, it doesn't fall into a category called renal failure. Now, I'm going to do this entire thing in English because my Mandarin is so bad that sometimes when I speak it, I don't even realize that I'm speaking Mandarin because the intonation is all out. Cantonese is okay lah, 6 lah. So I think I will continue with English. I hope you don't mind. Yeah. All right. So this is where today's problem is not so much like I said, in my younger days, it's always about wrinkles. It's always about freckles, pigmentation. That was our main concern, wanting to look beautiful, pretty, yeah. But these days, yeah, we know that whatever that is inside, which is called our brain, our blood, our lungs, our bones, it's even more important than just our facial skin looking pretty. Yeah, no need to look pretty lah. I've been there, done that. Yeah. So as long as I live healthily, long, well, it's a matter of perception whether you want to live long, unhealthy, or not so long, but healthier. So for me, it's always health first. Health is always priority. So this is where degeneration is something that we really have to think about, yeah, these days, because whatever that's happening inside our body because of the organ degeneration, sometimes we find out too late. Yeah, too late. So early is better. Now, this is where a lot of us, we still don't realize what is stem cell. Yes, we hear a lot about stem cells. Yeah, in fact, stem cell would be something where, of course, if you are Malaysian, you would have heard that people have been using things like injection, yeah, having been using things like placentas, yeah, whether it is animal placenta or human placenta to actually reboot our stem cell. So we have heard about it, but we don't really know what stem cell does for us. So basically, in layman terms, we're just looking at stem cell as undifferentiated or underdeveloped or undeveloped stem cells or cells, because our body is mainly made up of cells. And from the differentiation of these cells, this is where we will start to see how a baby become a toddler, become a adolescent, become a young adult, become an adult, and become an old person like me. Because inside the body, these so-called parts of our body is actually made up of stem cells differentiating into the different forms so that it will start to grow and develop our body, into lungs, into our bone structure, into our kidneys, into our pancreas. So this is where just a very simple understanding of what stem cell is. It is just the building blocks. It is like, the Lego sets. Before you build the Lego set into the Petronas Twin Tower or a building, they are all into little loose bricks. And basically, stem cell is just like that, loose little bricks. And then when you start building it up, it become, something where it is very important for us to function as a human being. Now, of course, there are some side effects, but let us not dwell into that at the moment because it's going to take a long time because we're going to talk about organ damage, relapse. If let's say a person has cancer before and if it's not taken care of, yes, it's a relapse, but it comes back again, it recurs again, or new forms of cancer is developed. So this is all part and parcel of us growing old. So instead of worrying, about what we can do in terms of making sure we do not fall into a category where we slowly start to age, our body parts starts to break down. So why don't we talk about, can we repair it? Can we regenerate through these little building blocks called stem cells? Now, of course, I will have my own testimonial to share, but this was something which I wanted to explore when I was first introduced to Lifewave. The question to me was, would I like to live long? I said, well, as long as I'm healthy. I don't mind living long. Then they say, okay, then do you want to live well? I said, well, if living well means you're not going to get sick, you're not gonna have all those, complications of aging. Yeah, why not? Live younger. Live younger. Again, I realized that it is not always the exterior. It is also the interior. Then I feel that yes, this lifelong, live long, live well, live younger is definitely something that I want to embrace. I'm sure that most of you, especially those who are already a brand partner in Lifewave, would have realized that this is very important, to all of us. Okay. Now, this is the mission. This is the mission. And this mission is backed by something which I feel is very important to me because, firstly, I'm a bit of a coward. When things needs needles, that means injection. When things needs operation, I will think a lot, and I will think a long time whether I want to do or I don't want to do. Now, 5 years ago, I have not yet been introduced to Lifewave, so I have no choice. I have to do cataract because I couldn't quite see already. The reason why I opted for cataract was because I didn't have to do, surgery, as in operation. I only did the laser. Now, if I had known Lifewave back then, perhaps I would have just quickly, asked about what is this patches? No invasive, no operation, no injection. Just stick. Well, I call it sticker, but actually they are patches. Just put it near your eyes or near your face or wherever they recommend, and my eyesight would slowly improve due to the regeneration of this stem cell. I would actually invest money, time, education on this. So how did it happen? It happened because of this wonderful man. He is our founder, inventor, CEO. His name is David Schmidt. You can actually Google him. Yeah. He's a scientist, basically. And because of him, yeah, I'm so thankful that we have this patch called Lifewave. It's well, not as much lah, but sometimes, when I'm hot like now, I actually have the aircon on. Without the inventor of the aircon, I'll be talking to you and sweating. Yeah. And there are things that might be happening to my body if not for Lifeway. So this is something that they shared with me also. It is so advanced, especially in the area of my work. Yeah, I'm in metaphysics, and now we are talking about a period where technology reigns, AI reigns, becoming very important. Yeah, so this Lifeway factories in US and Ireland, yeah, I believe that there are others as well. They are fully automated. Yeah. So when they're fully automated, we talk about efficiency, we talk about hygiene, we talk about all these things, yeah, which I believe is very important, especially these days when after COVID, we will ask like how are they made, where are they made, how many people touches these products. So this is where it's fully automated. Yeah, I like it. Yeah. So all these things, um, yeah, I think a group of brand partners, the senior brand partners, I believe they just I don't know, came back from the US after a session, yeah, with David himself and meeting the brand partners around the world. So I hope to be one of these brand partners one day. Yeah. But I'm still in the learning category. So this is where slowly I'm getting there. So when I meet my new friends on Lifeway, they say, what actually impacts you the most, Nancy, other than your own problem? Yeah, because human beings are very, very selfish. They always ask like, what's in it for me? Why should I patch it? How will I improve? Yeah, me also lah. I'm also like that. So this was something which was very, very impressive because they told me that as a baby, I had 100% working stem cells in my body. But now I am in this age group of 60 plus. I've only got 5% left. I was thinking, wow, this is like your bank account. Yeah. When you're working, when you're doing a lot of things, yeah, your bank account is growing fatter and fatter with more money. But as you grow old, and if you're not working, you're not doing the necessary things, your bank account will slowly deplete. And this is exactly what we are talking about in terms of stem cells left inside the body if we are not doing anything about it. Yeah. At 60 and above, I only got 5% now. That is very worrying. Very worrying. So imagine, yeah, if we do not do anything, slowly things will start to fall apart. That is why I said living long depends. If you're going to live long, but you're not going to be healthy, it's quite pointless. Yeah. You have to live long, but you have to be healthy. Then it is worthwhile. Then it is worthwhile. So the products that I was first introduced to, because my problem was healing. My problem was because I fell down. People normally heal by about 6 months, maximum a year, yeah, when they are younger. But because I'm older, I have diabetes, 3 years moving on, and I found that I still couldn't walk. Yeah, I had muscle neuropathy. My muscles were weak. I couldn't even stand up. I have to walk with not even walking stick. I'm not strong enough with walking stick. I need the walking frame. So I was introduced to X39. Yeah, X39, I was told that it has the ability to reactivate the stem cell production inside my body to rebuild a lot of things inside which is already faulty. And some of these things which I realized that my body was slowly healing was like, for example, before patching, I used to go toilet like every 2 hours, I need to run to the toilet. not because I drank a lot of water. Yeah. In fact, I don't drink a lot of water back then. Now I drink more water. So every 2 hours, I will run to the toilet. And then sleep would be so disruptive because I would try to sleep at 12 o'clock, 2 o'clock, I wake up, 4 o'clock, I wake up, 6 o'clock, I wake up. It's like constantly waking up. Why? Because I need to go to the toilet. Yeah. So that was one thing. And during the early days of using X39, yeah, I realized that slowly I didn't have um muscle, they call it what, tiredness. Sometimes when you are doing some exercise when you're younger, you have muscle soreness, yeah. I used to have that. And like my mother used when she was before she passed away, was that hammer like thing that she used to hammer her leg. Yeah, I also have to hammer my leg because it's so difficult to sleep because it feels so tired. So X39 was the first patch that I was introduced to use. And to complement X39, I was also asked to use the Aeon patch because they work like, what was the term that they told me? Coffee and coffee mate. Yeah. When you drink coffee, you have coffee mate. So it is a great pairing where the X39 will be used in the day. Yeah. And Aeon would be used in the nighttime. Yeah. So this would allow my body to receive 12 by 12, a 24-hour consistent and continuous repair work. And that is where I find that true enough, yeah, my body started to heal. My body started to see a lot of improvements. Later, I will show you. Of course, I won't show you all the pictures because some of them are pretty gross. I will show you the ones which is not so bad. Yeah, not so bad. So other than that, I could sleep well now. In fact, right now, because Angie said, yeah, and I also saw Thomas stick one Aeon here one day whilst I was watching them on the webinar, and I say, why you stick here? Why you stick here? I thought Aeon stick at the back. Then they say to have better sleep. Hello, because you're sticking it at night. So you stick here, you sleep better. I say, hey man, is that true? And true enough, I stick here nowadays. Alternate lah. Sometimes I stick here, sometimes I stick here, sometimes I stick here and stick here. Yeah, I use two patches. And I realized that it's quite scary, because if my house catch fire, I will become a roast pork. You know why? Because I stick here, I sleep at 12. Then this is where suddenly I wake up, I need to go to the toilet. I say, oh dear, I need to go toilet again. But when I wake up, it's already 5:30 in the morning. That means to say I slept continuously for 5.5 hours. And then I realized that this is one friend who wanted to ask me about uninterrupted sleep. Maybe, yeah, sticking that Aeon patch here provided that 5.5 hours of totally undisturbed sleep. Yeah, I know that there would be sounds coming from outside because there's a hospital opposite my house, there's a mosque opposite my house, there's a bunch of chickens outside my house. Yeah, so I don't hear them anymore. So that's why I'm also quite worried lah. So if anything happens, yeah, I will sleep through all this noise. Scary. But good is that I feel very rested. I no longer need to like I need to take a nap, yeah, in the daytime, or I need to lie on the bed, I need to rest. No need. I will be actively doing a lot of things, and when it's time to sleep, I will just sleep continuously. No need to go toilet, not disturb. Yeah. So this is where it was a very miraculous thing that even I think sleeping pills may not have done it for me. But anyway, I'm also getting quite worried now because they say that if you take too much medicine, modern medicine, yeah, you might fix something and then destroy something else. And what I am always afraid of is that if I take a lot of these modern medications, they're not supplements, they're actually medicine, yeah, medicine like painkiller. Maybe what they will do is destroy my kidneys, yeah, destroy my heart, destroy a lot of things. So I'm also getting very worried. So this is where the healing modalities, they are a lot. In terms of Lifewave modality of healing, it is going back beyond 200 years, modern medicine, beyond 3000 TCM, beyond 6000 Ayurveda, beyond even 30,000 sound therapy. It is where it uses phototherapy, light therapy, therapy that comes from the energy of the sun, and also our own body heat. So, what is safer than the sun? What is safer than our own body heat? In fact, ancient Egyptians have been using light energy, yeah, for a whole lot of stuff. They have a god called the sun god even to actually venerate the sun. So this was something to me, yeah, as in what I feel is already readily available to us and it is safe. And all I was told that I needed was just do the patching. Yeah, just do the patching. It's like this little circle that is stuck to this lady's stomach. Yeah, it looks exactly like that. And I just need to drink water. That's all. Patch and drink water, patch and drink water. So every day you still got to drink water because 70% of your body is actually made up of water, and then patch. And that slowly in time, yeah, you will see that what is wrong or what you feel was deteriorating and in a way degenerating in our body is starting to heal. Now, this is where stem cell originally may have come in the form of injection. Like I say, I don't like injections at all. Yeah. Tell me to do anything, but the minute you introduce a surgery with a knife or a needle with an injection, I need to think long, long time. Long, long time. Plus, here I think it is where if you're doing stem cell injection, it is not cheap. It's not cheap. I've actually checked around, yeah. Some of them they will tell you it's about 40,000 per treatment, but it's not like one treatment, you're good to go. You may have to do several treatments. So if money is a bit um, challenging these days, yeah. So I would say don't do surgery, don't do injection, do something which is relatively affordable, reasonable, safe, and not painful. Yeah, not painful, which is the X39. And to me, I am actually complementing it with the Aeon patch as well. All right. Okay. Aeon patch is just to amplify the repair works that X39 is doing. So in the day, I'm doing X39. In the evening, I'm doing Aeon. Okay. So roughly, because all these we are buying it using the US dollar denomination, so it's roughly an investment. I won't say it's an expense. I would call it an investment for good health. Because these days, yeah, no health, no wealth. Like there was a time where I was like really depressed. I was like no health and I don't feel like making money. So every day just lie on the bed, yeah, waiting for the day to pass. All right. So I will call it an investment. So very quickly moving on, testimonials. I am sure that some of the brand partners here have already been using the patches for a while and they have their own personal testimonials. which I believe that along the way, yeah, they will be sharing when they are invited to do the sharing. And because I am very fortunate today to be invited by Angie, my senior brand partner, I am going to just quickly run through some of these because these are not personal to me, but it has helped them. These are just the sports people. Yeah, some of them are really like shown so much improvement in their performance, and they are not tested positive for drugs because these are not drugs. These are just, phototherapy patches that's calling their own body to wake up and work. So that's why it is very safe, even for athletes like these guys. This is a sumo wrestler. This is the people with license to eat. Yeah. But then license to eat doesn't mean that they will be healthy. Agree or not? The way they're eating, yeah, they have to be quite worried about their internal organs, especially their hearts. So these are some of the testimonials from the celebrities which I was given to inspire, to motivate me to do the patching. Now, this was one of my wounds. I have three. I have three of these, yeah, and both my legs. So this was the last one. So the last one, I took this photo on the 16th of June, 2024. Yeah. And this was where, can you imagine if a person with this kind of wound were to be like looking at the possibility of amputation? It's a very strong possibility. In fact, some of my friends who saw this wound were saying, "Hey, Nancy, I think you better go and see the doctor. I think you better go and get this wound surgically remove or that do something lah, Nancy, do something lah." So I said, yeah, I'm very chicken lah, very coward lah. Show me any way that I can get healed without surgery, yeah, without the pain of ripping off some of these things, and I don't know what they need to do. So they say, okay, the patches, yeah, is one formula that you can consider. So I started diligently without breaking stride every day, Aeon, X39, X39, Aeon. So by 16th of September, which was 3 months, I noticed that the wound has almost completely healed. Yeah, it was still a little bit like that because itchy fingers lah, itchy fingers. So itchy that time, yeah, scratch. And then when I saw the scab, I peeled. So that's why it was still bleeding a little bit. But can you imagine, yeah, looking at the photo on the 16th June, looking at the photo on the 16th September, what sort of relief a person would feel? Yeah. Please pardon the hairy leg. Last time my leg was absolutely without hair one. Now, after 3 months of sorry, pardon my language, the hair started to grow. Now I have to invest back in shavers and hair removal. Okay, so this was 16th of September. Yeah, the same picture, but taken from a different perspective. And Saturday, 26th of October was yesterday. So yesterday, this wound is like completely closed up, completely healed. Now, it will look like that for a while more because if you're diabetic, you will realize that all wounds carry a black mark. But I was told that with Lifewave, yeah, hopefully the skin will start to regenerate, recover in about 3 months' time. So October, November, December, January next year, yeah, I possibly can be wearing shorts again. Now I cannot, must wear jeans, long pants to cover such ugly legs. Yeah. So January next year, I wear shorts. Okay, can? So this is the end of my sharing for tonight. Yeah. So I hope that it has inspired some of you, yeah, in terms of having faith in Lifewave, in doing miracles. for us. And the only thing that we need to to enjoy this miracle is to take action. Yeah. No action, just look here, look here, like that. Nothing happened now. Action means what? You got to patch. The minute you start patching, drink water, miracle starts to happen. Okay, thank you very much, Angie. Thomas, back to you guys. Back to you guys.
哎，真的是很谢谢 Nancy 跟我们分享今晚，尤其是她本身自己的故事。呃，其实我跟她走过这几个月的日子哦，虽然我看着她，我不是 patient 的，其实你会 feel on her，你知道吗？是真的是不容易走过这个日子。especially 你看，我们也不知道，身边的人，我们是有听过那些是 diabetic person，可是我们没有亲眼，我们没有跟着他们一起走过，所以我在我自己的经验之中呢，我是有跟人去 share，我从来没有见过一个 diabetic person 哦是会流血的，他的伤口是有机会流血的。包括我自己的开业哈，我的开疤，我的 K 疤，呃，它是 from 温小小就变成更大更大，然后看到骨，然后就切掉，这样的情形，我就是经过了这么多年，都好几个例子都是这样的，所以当我看到他的温的时候，流很多很多血，然后他跟我讲，流血是好的，他说流血是因为他开始 improve，所以我看到我真的是真的很可怕。不过之后他跟我讲，过后流血是 part of the wound healing 的 process。after 流血了，那个 cuff 就脱了，那个黑色的 cuff 就脱了，之后他就慢慢的 recover。所以我真的是真的，我看到他，我真的是很 impressed，所以我觉得很 thank you David Smith 创造了这么好的 patches，然后最重要的就是我们发现到他的一个 formula，就是 patches 是 patches，我们是我们，它可以用这个 patches patch 在我们的身体，而我们的身体是一个 source。给我们去 generate regeneration，reactivate 我们身体的 stem cell。虽然我们眼睛是看不到它在里面怎么做，可是我亲眼看到的，就是因为当你是有一个 open wound，这样你就会看到那个 improvement 在这边。所以，如果今天的在座大家，我们切了之后，诶，我好像没有什么 respond。其实88%的人啊，切 X39是没有 respond 的，包括我本身。可是它里面怎么样做工，我是真的是不知道。只有一些我们都可以发现到的，就是刚才 Nancy 跟我们 share 哦，他可以直接睡觉睡到5点5点半，这个就是最好的一个例子。能睡，能吃，能屙最重要是可以去你的那个 bowel movement 是 strong 的，不是肥肥的，那么一条的，这些都是 huge improvement。我们身体里面的 improvement，如果你长期这样子下去，小小的问题都会慢慢的解决的。给你自己一个机会。OK，这样我们leave it to Q&A。有什么人有什么 brand partner 想要问一些问题，或者是要问 Nancy，或者是要问在座我们这些speaker 都可以 step in 来帮忙解决你的问题。除了 Nancy 之外，有没有你们身边也是有 diabetic 的例子可以跟我们 share 吗？
NG，我是邵勇啊。
哎，邵勇你好。
哎，你帮我问，这个，我想问一下，这个 Nancy 啊，她用这个，她只是用39跟乙烷不了，她还有用其他的贴片吗？她的那个糖尿病 diabetes，她的是 diabetes 嘛啊？
Oh, okay, Nancy, what Sao Yong is trying to ask, beside X39 and Eon, do you add on any other patches?
Okay. First of all, I must say that I continue to take diabetic medicine now, because patching is not medicine. So I know that my medicine, I still continue. Now, in the beginning, first 6 months, nothing. Yeah. I only X39, Aeon, X39, Aeon. But after the 6 months where somehow stable already, I start to listen and I use things like ice wave. Yeah, when I have toothache lah, toothache that time, pace here, ice wave. Before that, nothing, only these two, Aeon and X39. Now I use, yeah, looking like leopard lor, carnosine lah, glutathione lah. So a lot of things I use. So now I look polka dot like leopard.
有 answer 你的 question 吗，邵勇？
OK OK，Thank you Nancy，
Welcome, Xiaoyang.
good sharing。
Thank you.
我们 X39 跟 Eon 是最棒的一个配合配合一个 combinations for new user, even for a long-term user。如果当你的身体 stabilize 了之后，Eon 可以不用了，因为 Eon 是 reduce inflammations。我们可以看到Nancy 她这么快的看到那个效果，是因为 Eon 的帮忙，也是有 Eon 的帮忙。X39 当它切的时候，当然我们也是明白，我们肉眼看到的是它的 wound，可是当我们的 cell 跟 cell 的那个之间的沟通的时候啊，它可能看到最重要的可能不是 wound 哦，我们也不知道。可是当你加那个 ion 下去呢，它第一个功能就是消炎 ，reduce inflammation，reduce 那些 pain，肯定是它有伤口，肯定是会 pain 的。所以你一贴 ion 的话，它是很大的 response，所以他就是很喜欢那个 ion，就是这样，因为它除了 reduce pain，它的那个 concentration 就少了嘛。是不是？因为 we can't do much with the wound，因为 overnight 我们不能做一些 miracle 在那个 wound，可是那个 pain 是我们是 impacted 的嘛，是 emotional 的嘛，所以当你是可以 reduce 的话，你真的 release a lot。当然从中之外，我也知道 Nancy 有时候 cannot stand the pain。Even please 的 Eon， 它有时候也是需要吃 painkiller， 这个我们也是明白，因为没有办法，它的温是比较严重，所以我们可以看到，当我们贴那个 badges 身上，如果 doctor 的 prescription 或者你正在吃中药，真的是要吃哦，不是讲 patch 了那个我们的 badges 时候药不用吃。我本身的经验也是一样，中药我也是跟着吃，patching 我也是跟着 patch。过后我可以看到不懂是不是 patching 在我们的身体已经修复了之后，那个 absorption 啊，你身体 absorb 那个药物或者是中药就比较快，所以你可以看得到就比较好像一个 booster 了，所以变成你的那个病情就会痊愈的比较快，就是这样的 process。还有别的问题吗？今天有很多新朋友哦。 我们再给多2分钟。Nancy, I still remember that times when during the patching, you still have these diarrhea symptoms. You remember?
Yes. Because I think that was a healing crisis. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
you don't mind to share with us how is that situations and how long it takes and for you to go over?
Okay. In the beginning, yeah, it was like quite worrying. It was about 2 weeks into patching. Yeah. And that was when I needed to go to the toilet almost like 4, 5 times a day. It was loose stool. It was watery stool. But I was reassured that you got a lot of poison inside your body, Nancy. Yeah, you got to shit it out,
Yeah.
shit it out. So I've been taking a lot of medicine, yeah, painkiller, a lot of things. But that process of diarrhea ended after 1 week. 1 week of start to end, 1 week it stopped. But because I started X39, the next round of healing, yeah, a deeper healing, that constipation, instead of diarrhea, constipation came. A bit stuck lah, a bit sangkut already. But doesn't matter. I know that it is all part of healing crisis. Yeah. And I also listened to Jin Long. He said, just don't take too much fruits. Yeah. Don't take ice water. Don't, because the internal body chi must be kept warm. Hot. If we eat a lot of cold fruits drink a lot of cold water then our body temperature inside is not making the patch become efficient. So I listen and I do lor.
Yeah, Nancy has the point. 我记得那个时候景龙一直有 emphasis much， 就是叫我们不要喝这么多，不要吃这么多那个水果，还有加一个尽量晒太阳。能的话，早上的太阳是最好的。因为我本身开始的时候也是，如果你们还记得 during COVID times 有机会去到 hospital 的时候，你会看到很奇怪那些不是在 ICU lying on the bed 的那些 nurse 都是 push 他们出来晒太阳，因为 light therapy 嘛，所以也是其中之一个。我们本身我们身体是有这个temperature， 我们是用 biomodulation， 再加这个不用钱的我们的这个太阳是不用钱的。你的心看，每一天晒大概5分钟到10分钟，真的是会 make 更好的效果。OK， 最后还有谁 ？Last question before 我们
Pauline is asking where you patch. Where you patch? I patch at the back of my neck lor. What is that point called Angie?
GE14 那个是大椎穴
G14
Governor Vessel 14大
对
椎穴
啦at the back of my neck But Yeoh now I stick here. I stick on my forehead. So nice to just close your eyes, sleep until 5:30.
So nice
Yeah.
这个是最好的咯。
对啦。So sometimes also don't remember dreams. Don't know got dream or don't have dream just sleep lah. Very nice.
OK， Last question 就是这么简单GE14 X39 在你的大椎穴，晚上就是 patch Yeoh， 就是这样简单。我们的 best combinations。Alright， so 我们今天的 Zoom session 就到这里为止。 我希望会看到更多的 speaker 能够亲身跟我们讲，就好像 Nancy 今天讲自己的故事，那个就是我们本身的 take away，那个也是你本身在这个Lifewave 成长我们的那个 process，每一个人都会有自己的故事的，所以 X39 Yeoh 加上你自己的故事，不断的跟人家 sharing， 我们这个生意就是这样子做上来的。OK， 谢谢大家
Thank you, everybody. Good night. Bye bye.
，Good night。